What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today we've got that portal gleaming gold, which means that the 2x Sacreds is alive in full effect, which is also a 10x chance to get the new Sylvan Watcher legendary in Lady of Ireth. So maybe if we proc a Lego today, we might see a pop out, but I'll break the two new legendary champions down after the shard pulls in today's video. And we've also got a bunch of giveaways today as well, and we'll be taking on the Sylvan Watchers faction wars for the first ever time. I'm just trying to climb the 3 stars until my keys finish, pretty much. But yeah, in terms of the champion chase, let's have a quick look at the points. I pulled up some previous fusions to show you guys to see how much has fluctuated since then. So the new fusion champion chase is at 3200. I have seen this prior to actually recording this video. I've seen it in my Discord or something. But that is pretty steep. Like in comparison to some other fusions, if I just bring them up. Here we go. Screen capture. There we go. So I brought up 2 fusions that I consider S tier, like ones that I strived for, no questions asked, being Rhyzovarg and Pythion as examples. And if we just head down here, you can actually go onto the Hell Hades website to check all of the previous fusions if you wish so, to kind of compare them in future events. But the Champion Chase tournament, let's just find it. Because that's what we're doing. We're not doing the Summon Rush, within the Champion Chase tournament. It is 2,500 points to get the Margrave Greenhawk. So we're sitting at around, how much less was it? So 3,200 is around 700 points on top of that. And then if we go into the Pythion, on the champion, where is it? Champion Chase. It was 1,150, but this is a fragment event. So it was like certain fragments and then fragments later on. But even the cap on that was 2,500 points again. So it's definitely gone up in terms of the points that you need in order to get the champions, right? But I'm not sure why they did this. It is really hard to do. Like, I've been struggling on my resources, my energy, my gems. Like, I don't think I've ever had this less gems on my account ever, because I actually skipped the epic that you could have got, the Ambassador Leflin, as I really wanted to try and do this fusion as it was intended without the extra summons. And it's been really hard, man. I must admit, it's been really hard. But I have been preparing, and hopefully you guys as well, to be utilizing your fusion rares to get 250 points each, which is 750, just to kind of alleviate some of that stress for you. So hopefully you have been doing that. We're actually going to do this right now. So Lone Blade Rehabs, there we go. So we're going to get one of them now. I don't even know if I've got enough silver for this. Like, those artifact enhancements, right? It felt like there was never ending. I was selling gear every second. My gosh. Are we missing a rare? We can't be, right? Wait, what's going on here? Is it just glitched out? So, boom. Okay, I just seen the grayed out. I was like, what's going on? So we don't have enough. I was getting scared for a second. I was like, why is one of them grayed out? I was like, what did I miss? That would have been terrible. It would have been terrible. But what do you guys think about this dude anyway, this Ambassador Leflin? Seems pretty good for the Shogun's growth, which he's been spending a lot of time in recently. Taking a bit of a break from that. Man, this thing's bugged out. Is it like this? Hey, what? Oh, here we go. It's just so grayed out. Oh, no silver. Be right back, guys. Alright, so I just sold off a bunch of stuff. We've got 1.3 million now. I don't even know how I'm going to fuse this Gnut dude. I believe that if you guys time it right, we could potentially do it on CVC, right? To get that 30,000 points for free, which could definitely be good. But just remember, it's not like a fragment fusion where you can kind of save them up. I'll just show you guys now. So if we go into fragment summons, they're kind of just held here. You can fuse them whenever you like, as long as you gained all of the fragments. But with these traditional fusions, once that 5 days and 11 hours is up, that's it, you're finished. And right now it's Friday. CVC will be kicking off on Tuesday. If we just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be ending on the Wednesday, right? But make sure that if you are planning to do that for that 30,000 points, which is for personal CVC, that you keep your eye on the clock and do not do it afterwards, because your fusion will literally just disappear. So make sure you guys are staying on top of that, 100%. We still need to get 2 more rares, like as I mentioned here for the events. Dungeon Divers, I have got a few more points to do. I need 3,700. But I don't know what I'm going to farm for this because I finished all of the other events. Maybe do this champion training or something tomorrow. Actually, I can't even do that. I'm just going to have to farm a bunch of spider or something just to get quick points. But this champion training sounds pretty interesting to me because if we go into the index to Gnut himself, I was actually saying this to some of the HH guys, that I think it might be for the new skin of Gnut, right? It makes sense. It's timed correctly. And maybe for anybody trying to get like the top milestone reward or whatever, however they set it out, could get yourself a new skin for the champion you've been striving for. But I don't know, it's all speculation at the moment, not entirely sure. But I think the 10x champion, they said the new legendary would be a 10x, right? This dude, Valkyrin. So I was maybe thinking maybe for CVC he might become one, but who knows. But alright, shard pools. We've got the 750 points in the bag. So we should be good to go, hopefully. But this is a lot of epics that I'm going to need here. Like, how many is that? 4, 5. That's just to get to 2k. 9. I'm going to need 10 epics unless I proc a legendary. So, do I want this new Sylvan Watcher? I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I think she looks pretty cool. Good healer. And would be my first legendary champion from the Sylvan Watchers. But we want Nekmofar. We want Lady Kimmy. We want anything that's a non-dupe. Even Harima would be amazing. Come on. Or just, I don't know if we can actually just strike gold. I'm on like a fresh Mercy, I believe. I did summon gold beforehand. So, we're just looking for that 2x chance right now. 6 more to go. I've been saving these. I haven't bought any. Alright, we got Morag Bronze Lock. She's actually a really good champion. We've got the counterattacks while under Strengthen. We team up with 2 random allies. So we've got an ally attack feature and a Strengthen as well. So really, really strong epic champion. Come on, show me the gold. Deresk, she always seems to pop up for me. It's like, give me a chance, YST. I think I did max her up, to be fair, over like CVC or something. But she does have decreased resistance, maybe for Hydra, chance of removing buffs. I don't know. She seems pretty meh to me. But any Ferris users out there, let me know. We got the fake Man-Eater. Okay, alright. Decreases the turn meter by 30%. This is actually a really good hard-hitting skill. And decreased speed as well. Oh yeah, and almost before I forget, guys, the giveaway. If you want to have a chance to win 540 gems, 1 Void Shard, and 1 Epic Skill Tome for 5 lucky winners, all you have to do is like this video, be subscribed to the YouTube channel, head over to the information tab in-game, which is right here, copy this player ID, and leave it in any of your comments below, and I'll be selecting the winner sometime throughout a stream, maybe over CVC. So good luck to everybody participating, it's free to do, and you know, get yourself a cheeky Void Shard maybe. Would be pretty cool, right? Alright, let's go. Let's carry on with this again. Oh, here we go. Come on. Who are we going to get? Oh my god. Grohawk the Bloodied. Grohawk the Bloodied. Do you know what? I'm not against Grohawk. He was actually my first ever non-avoid legendary in this game I ever got years ago now. Basically, what you can do is with Lord of War, you can steal the target's turn meter and place a weaken. Pretty nice, right? We've got an attacking of all enemies which can fill his turn meter upon critical hits and a decreased speed on the A1 and also speed in dungeons by 24%. Now for players that's progressing maybe in the Spider, you want to steal some turn meter, you want to do it against a Finite, very, very good, or even in the Dark Fae, you can use this to kill your mirror copies, lead in with Lord of War to steal the turn meter and then lead him with decreased speed. So he has got some good synergies for this game, just... Man, I didn't expect to see a third one on my account. God damn it. Radiomi, another one. Hoskarul, one of my favorite epics, actually. Fun fact, he was a Fragment Fusion, I believe, last year. Actually, really cool. I know Saf's been using him a ton on the free-to-play. We've got removing of stun debuffs, increased defense, increased resistance, AoE stuns. He's a phenomenal epic champion. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. And who we get here? We got Chancellor Yasmin. Alright, you can Chancellor your way out of here because you're not what I wanted. So we did strike gold. Kind of beat the odds, I guess. How many points are we on with this champion chase? We're still short, guys. This is what I'm saying. Like, we're way short. I summoned the legendary champion, 7 epics. I prepared for them as well with the 3 extra epics. For an average player, this is going to be tough, man. This is going to be tough. Like, I've still got 3 days to do this, so there's a potential. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to summon this Void and this Ancient as well. Maybe I could summon that, that rare dude. Who knows? I was hoping for an epic champion. We got Doom Screech. 50 points. And we still got a couple days of Clan Boss as well, so I should be able to make it work without having to buy anything. But worst comes to worst, I'll probably just pick up my monthly shard pack, which is the one thing I always like to get in this game, personally. We've got our Gnut soldier sitting there as well. Man, I can't believe how short we are. I thought it was like an easy breeze there, maybe, with 8 Sacreds. Alright, so we got 30-60. Maybe it just didn't log properly. The 30-60, I could probably do this with some campaign battles or mystery shards, so I should be good to go now. I should be good to go. Or I'll just yeet a Sacred if I manage to get one from Clan Boss over the next few days. But yeah, guys, that was for the shard pools. Hope you guys enjoyed that. For anyone that does want to hang out with me, we are going to break down the 2 new legendary champions. So the first one is going to be Lady of Ireth. So for any players that happen to summon her over this 10x event, which is pretty hard to do, let's be honest, with the amount of champions in this game. But I kind of looked at her, from first impressions anyway, kind of a legendary apothecary in a way. Basically comes down to heals that target ally by 40% of their max HP. The heal can be critical like a path. She also removes all debuffs from that target ally. If the target is not fully healed, replace the block damage. And if the ally is fully healed, fills their turn meter by 50%. So it's kind of like a very strong version of a single target heal, which can definitely have some value, right? Especially for faction wars or whatever that may be. Really good. But of course, we'd love a full out cleanse, but there we go. Our Rhythmic Strength does place a strengthen and a continuous heal on a 3-turn cooldown. Could have some great value maybe for Clan Boss progression or in the Doom Tower to survive the onslaught. Could be pretty decent. And places a shield buff based on 15% of this champion's max HP on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns. So pretty decent as well for a passive skill on a 0-turn cooldown, right? Once booked. There we go. And instantly activates a continuous heal buff on all allies less than 85%. So let's just say you're opening with this, you lead it with this, you'll be instantly activating those, working kind of like an AoE healer by proccing that A1 skill. So overall, really strong healer, I'd say. Nothing like astronomical, out of this world, give me this champion kind of thing. But I like her. Really quirky little healer there. The other champion, which is like an essay, let's go over here. With Valkaden, he was actually, his soul was bounded into darkness, and then he kind of turned into Bad El-Khazar, right? In Call of the Arbiter, episode 9. And basically, he has got an essay. Like, I thought Necrit was bad of his skills. Look at this. It's like, the funniest one, which one was it? I think there's one with like a bunch of skills somewhere. Is this all the passive? Yeah, all of these debuffs, right? But basically, what you could do is attacks one enemy, ignore shield buffs, also has a chance of increasing the durations of all debuffs by 1 turn. Very similar to a Vizier effect in a way, where you could just extend the value of those poisons, maybe in the hard mode dragon or the clan boss, right? Or just any bosses in general. Also has a 100% chance of applying a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from a target and placing them on all enemies under Hex, which he does actually provide in his kit. So I'm a big fan of this A1, very, very strong for a default skill. Now this one here actually looks a bit like the Avengers logo, in a way. Hexa Blades attacks all enemies, and this attack deals single target damage to each target individually, rather than AoE damage. Now why this is very strong is, if we just simply think about the Hydra boss, right? Before attacking, he places that Hex debuff, which will ignore 20% of enemy resistance for each dead ally. But because you're attacking each target individually, and this is before attacking, you're actually getting the 10% damage instead of the 2% from those Hex procs on the other Hydra heads. So I feel like that could be very impactful for damage over time. With the Death's Bargain, basically what he's going to do is, he targets an ally. If the ally is alive, he basically kills them, places a Weaken and True Fear on the enemies as well, then fills this turn meter, and activates the Malice Unleashed passive. But then if you're targeting an ally that is dead already, it will heal this champion by 50%, and if all allies are dead, unlocks the secret skill of Mace Malice, and so forth. And then heading into the actual secret skill itself with the Malice Unleashed, before attacking, he'll steal all buffs from a target, and this effect cannot be resisted, meaning you do not need accuracy. And if the attack is equal to or higher than this champion, he gains a damage multiplier, which is not applicable to bosses. And then if the target's attack is less than himself, he will ignore 50% of the target's defense and ignores a bunch of conditions. So overall, pretty solid champion. And even when champions attack himself under shields, he has a chance of placing specific debuffs back on them as well, just by simply them hitting him. So, and the speed aura by 30%. So in my first impressions, he seems like a PvP / Hydra monster and can really utilize maybe this killing of enemies for those, do you know when your targets get eaten, devoured in the Hydra? Maybe if you just kill them before they get devoured, then you just never get devoured in a sense. I thought that'd be a really cool synergy that I've seen. So yeah, overall pretty solid. 2 people's got him already. Hardly any ratings, but there we go. And last but not least, I wanted to go into the Hydra boss, guys. Not Hydra. The Sylvan Watchers Faction Wars, which is actually active today. If you guys do want to see a full guide on this, check out the description of this video. I'll post it for you, where I broke down an epics and res only team without any legendaries to take down the hardest stage. So definitely worth watching if you want to. I don't know which ones I built here. I think I built Duden. We'll go with a team like this. This is kind of what I'm going to be running. We should have no problems. I just quickly put gear on them today. We just climb these floors. Why not? Why not? Because I believe there's some really strong rewards, guys. Like there's some soul stones in there and all of that good stuff. And I want some of that. Look at this. At least the AI of White Dry and Knee is on point, right? Let's go. She was like, I'm not using any other skills. You don't need ally protection for these waves. Like, choom. Gotta love that animation, right? Gotta love that animation. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go. Let me know, guys, what kind of champions you're going to be using for the Sylvans. I still don't have any legendaries. I was hoping for that Lady of Ireth, but she just didn't proc. Now I'm starting to think, like, should I use Grohawk the Bloodied, like a +3 or something? I've got like 3 or 4 of that dude now. I don't know. I don't know. So many champions in this game, and they gave me a Grohawk. I thought maybe I can get maybe 2 out of 8, but there we go. If I get any more sacreds over this weekend, though, I'm yeeting those. Definitely yeeting those. I think the strongest champion for this one, in terms of epics, is probably going to be like Miss Rider Dahi, which I would love to have, by the way. I wish I pulled him today. Would have been really strong. And Green in the blue I like. White Dry D is nice for the ally protection. We've got Ruella, Duiden. There's a bunch of them that's just very strong for this faction. Even that Wiridon the Silken, the epic, she's a strong reviver. And I believe she's got like some Terminator manipulation and stuff. Or just any of the legendaries, if you guys have the luxury of having those. Oh, look. She's getting a bit weak now, guys. We're getting a bit weak. I don't think I've got masteries on any of my champions yet. Maybe on like 2 of them. I definitely don't have it on Creedon. I built him actually in lethal. I thought it'd be really cool to just get some damage numbers out of him. But there we go. We're placing those freezes. Very nice. But they are all fully booked. That resisted. Nice. Sometimes I forget that you can resist those. There we go. Taunt buff going out. Oh, nice. Look at Ruella showing off. Ruella is showing off. We've got a few more keys to get to. I did do my tag team arena for the first time in like a week to get the extra coins. So make sure you guys are staying on top of that to get instant rewards and also some extra glyphs for your account. I believe you have to do 5 a day and then you can unlock some extra keys to do some floors. Yeah, we're climbing pretty nicely here. I believe we've got like 1 more key, something. 2 more floors we can climb. And we'll go and see what we got in terms of goodies. Hopefully we've got an Immortal Soulstone. I'll be yeeting that today. Boom. I don't know, which I'm just thinking this whole time, which dungeon should I farm for that dungeon divers? Like, I'm really tight on, I've got a bit of energy, I should be able to get it done, but I don't want to keep using my gems. I'm on like 200 now. There we go, a lot of increased speed, so we should have no problem cycling skills. And the last one is going to be stage 10, which is probably what everyone can get to today. And boom. Grohawk the Bloodied. I just have to max all of them now. He's not even good for my faction guardians, because if I've only got 3, if I don't have 4, I might have 4. Could be good as well, because Orcs is a faction I like to have faction guardians in and I'm not maxed up. So in a way, these dupes can come to effect. Or maybe for that token trader, if they decide to alternate those. Oh look, a Void Shard, guys. We got a Void Shard. And a soul stone. Let's go. All right. So we can eat those. Oh, they gave us 2. They gave us 2. Let's do it. I know I should be saving these for soul stone summon rushes. I don't care about those things, if I'm honest. A 3-star whisper. I know Saf will be proud of that. He loves whisper. And a rare champion in Skirmisher. Nice. I could probably actually push towards an Eternal. Is that soul stone? Oh, it's still on. It's still on. So I'm just checking in here to see if we've got enough to actually make it Eternal. And I think we're just short in terms of like, what is that? Like 30 points, and I don't have any other souls to do it. But I could quickly do this and maybe get a 4-star if we're lucky. Come on, give us the 4-star. Epic. Oh, a 2-star Royal Guard though. I'll take that. I don't have anything on my Royal Guard, so that's actually a plus. But unfortunately, I would have done it for you guys. I just can't. I'm short. We're going to summon this. We're going to get another. We're going to get a legendary champion. Oh, we got an epic. And we got a man-eater. Nice. But that basically got me over the points that I needed for the champion chase. And we have got no shards left, which is fine. It means I can save up now. I don't have to summon anything else. We got our rare in the bag. We got our rare in the bag. We're in a good place now to finish off this fusion. But yeah, guys, that is going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to get involved in the giveaways. It is free to do. And good luck to all of you guys' summons for anybody that is participating in these events. And have an amazing rest of your weekend. And I'll catch you guys in a video soon. Peace.